Fundamentals of Forensic Science. Module 1, Introduction to Forensic Science. What is forensic science? Forensic science is the application of scientific principles and techniques to gather, analyze, and interpret evidence in the investigation of crimes. The goal is to provide impartial, scientifically based information to support law enforcement, legal professionals, and the justice system. Key objectives of forensic science. Identification. Determine the identity of individuals or substances involved in a crime. Collection and preservation. Properly gather and safeguard physical evidence to maintain its integrity for analysis. Analysis. Use scientific methods to examine evidence, ranging from biological samples to digital data. Interpretation. Draw conclusions based on the analysis of evidence and present findings in a clear and unbiased manner. Documentation. Maintain accurate records of all processes, methods, and findings to ensure the reproducibility and reliability of results. Fields within forensic science. Criminalistics involves the examination of physical evidence such as DNA, fingerprints, and trace materials. Forensic biology focuses on the analysis of biological evidence, including DNA profiling and serology. Forensic chemistry deals with the identification and analysis of substances, including drugs, toxins, and chemicals. Forensic pathology examines the causes and circumstances of death through autopsies and post-mortem examinations. Digital forensics involves the recovery and analysis of digital information from devices, often in cases involving cybercrime. Forensic anthropology studies human remains to determine identity, cause of death, and other details. Historical background. Forensic science has evolved over centuries. Early forensic practices date back to ancient civilizations, but modern forensic science began to take shape in the late 19th and early 20th centuries with advancements in scientific methods and technology. Role in criminal investigations. Forensic science plays a crucial role in criminal investigations by providing scientific support to law enforcement agencies. It helps establish facts, identify perpetrators, exonerate the innocent, and contribute to the overall pursuit of justice. Crime scene investigation. Module 2, Crime scene investigation. Crime scene investigation, CSI, is a crucial aspect of forensic science, involving the systematic identification, documentation, collection, and analysis of physical evidence from a crime scene. The goal is to reconstruct the events that occurred and provide valuable information to aid in solving the crime. Here's an overview of the key elements of crime scene investigation. The first responders, police officers, paramedics, secure the scene to prevent contamination and protect evidence. They assess the situation, identify potential hazards, and ensure the safety of everyone involved. 2. Secure the crime scene. Establish and maintain a secure perimeter to control access to the crime scene. Limit entry to authorized personnel, including investigators, forensic experts, and essential personnel. 3. Crime scene documentation. Detailed documentation is crucial. Photographs, sketches, and notes capture the scene's layout, condition, and the position of evidence. Record any changes or disturbances to the scene during the investigation. 4. Evidence identification. Identify and mark potential evidence. This includes items such as weapons, bloodstains, clothing, and personal belongings. Use markers, placards, or flags to label evidence without physically touching it. 5. Evidence collection. Employ appropriate techniques and tools for collecting different types of evidence, ensuring preservation and preventing contamination. Package and label each piece of evidence properly, maintaining the chain of custody. Types of evidence. Module 3, Types of evidence. Evidence in forensic science can take various forms and is crucial for reconstructing events, identifying perpetrators, and establishing facts in legal proceedings. Here are some common types of evidence. Physical evidence. Fingerprints. Unique patterns left by friction-ridged skin, often found on surfaces touched by hands. Footprints and tire tracks. Impressions left by shoes or tires at a crime scene. Tool marks. Impressions left by tools or instruments at the scene. Biological evidence. DNA. Genetic material that can be analyzed to identify individuals or establish relationships. Blood. Provides information on the type, DNA, and possible causes of injury. Saliva. Contains DNA and may be found on items such as bite marks or cigarette butts. Trace evidence. Fibers. Small pieces of fabric or other materials that can be transferred between people and locations. Hair. Can be used for identification and may provide clues about the source's activities or environment. Gunshot residue. Particles expelled from a firearm upon discharge, used to link a suspect to a shooting. Impression evidence. Shoe prints. Impressions left by shoes at a crime scene. Tire treads. Impressions left by vehicle tires on surfaces like mud or snow. Bite marks. Impressions left by the teeth on a surface, often found on victims or objects. Documentary evidence. Handwriting. Comparison of handwriting samples to establish identity. Documents. Analysis of documents such as contracts, letters, or forged signatures. Ink and paper analysis. Examination of ink and paper composition for authenticity. Digital evidence. Computers and devices, seized for analysis to retrieve information related to cybercrimes. Emails and communications. Electronic communication records that may provide insights into criminal activities. Digital images and videos, analyzed for details that can support or contradict witness statements. Firearms and tool evidence. Ballistics. Analysis of bullets and cartridge cases to link them to a specific firearm. Tool marks. Examination of marks left by tools on objects, connecting them to a specific source. Testimonial evidence. Eyewitness testimony. Statements provided by individuals who witnessed the crime. Expert testimony. Statements provided by forensic experts based on their analyses. Toxicological evidence. Analysis of body fluids. Testing for the presence of drugs, poisons, or other substances in biological samples. Post-mortem toxicology. Examining bodily fluids and tissues to determine the cause of death. Module 4, Forensic Biology. Forensic biology is a branch of forensic science that focuses on the analysis of biological evidence to help solve criminal cases. It involves the identification and examination of biological materials found at crime scenes, with the goal of linking these materials to individuals or providing information about the circumstances of a crime. Here are key aspects of forensic biology. DNA analysis. DNA profiling. The primary focus is on analyzing DNA to create a unique profile for each individual. This profile can be compared to DNA found at a crime scene to identify or exclude potential suspects. STR analysis. Short tandem repeat analysis is a common method used for DNA profiling, examining specific regions of the DNA that vary between individuals. Mitochondrial DNA analysis. Analyzing DNA from the mitochondria, which is inherited maternally, can be useful in cases where nuclear DNA is degraded or unavailable. Serology. Blood analysis. Determining the blood type and identifying the presence of blood at a crime scene. This can help establish the number of individuals involved and may provide information on the cause of injury. Other bodily fluids. analyzing fluids such as saliva, semen, and urine to identify the donor and provide insights into the events that occurred. Hair analysis. Microscopic examination, studying the morphology of hair, including its color, length, and root structure. DNA analysis. If a hair has a root, it may contain nuclear DNA for identification. Forensic entomology. Examining insects found at a crime scene to estimate the time of death or the post-mortem interval. Insect colonization on a body can provide information about the location and time of death. Forensic anthropology. Examining skeletal remains to determine the identity, age, sex, and possible cause of death. Analysis of bone trauma and pathology can provide insights into the circumstances surrounding a death. Biological fluids and stains. Analyzing stains on clothing or other surfaces to identify the source of the biological material. Establishing the timing and sequence of events through the examination of blood spatter patterns. Wildlife forensics. Identifying animal species and individuals involved in wildlife-related crimes. Analyzing biological evidence related to illegal hunting, poaching, or animal trafficking. Module 5, Forensic Chemistry. Forensic chemistry is a specialized field within forensic science that applies principles of chemistry to analyze physical evidence in criminal investigations. It involves the identification, examination, and interpretation of chemical substances found at crime scenes, with the goal of providing valuable information to investigators and the legal system. Here are key aspects of forensic chemistry. Drug analysis. Identifying and quantifying controlled substances found in samples seized during investigations. Determining the purity and composition of drugs, including illicit substances and pharmaceuticals. Toxicology. Analyzing biological samples, blood, urine, hair, for the presence of toxins, drugs, or poisons. Assessing the role of these substances in cases of overdose, poisoning, or suspicious deaths. Arson and explosives analysis. Investigating fire scenes to determine the cause and origin of fires. Analyzing residues from explosive devices to identify components and establish patterns. Chemical analysis of physical evidence. Examining physical evidence, such as clothing or objects, for the presence of chemical substances. Identifying substances that may link a suspect to a crime or provide insights into the nature of the crime. Module 6, Forensic Pathology. Forensic pathology is a specialized field within forensic science that focuses on the examination of deceased individuals to determine the cause and manner of death. Forensic pathologists, or medical examiners, play a crucial role in criminal investigations by conducting autopsies and providing expert opinions on various aspects of forensic medicine. Here are key aspects of forensic pathology. Autopsy. Forensic pathologists perform autopsies, which are systematic post-mortem examinations of the body. Autopsies involve a thorough examination of internal and external body structures to identify injuries, diseases, and other factors related to death. Cause of death. Forensic pathologists determine the primary medical reason that led to an individual's death. Causes of death can include trauma, injuries, natural diseases, drug overdoses, or a combination of factors. Manner of death. Forensic pathologists classify the manner of death into 5 categories. Homicide, death caused by another person. Suicide, death caused by self-inflicted means. Accident, death resulting from unintentional injuries or events. Natural, death due to natural diseases or medical conditions. Undetermined, when the cause or manner of death cannot be clearly determined. Injury analysis. Forensic pathologists examine injuries, including gunshot wounds, blunt force trauma, stab wounds, and burns, to determine their nature, extent, and potential contribution to death. The analysis helps reconstruct events leading to the fatal injuries. Identification. Forensic pathologists may assist in the identification of individuals, especially in cases of mass disasters or when the deceased's identity is uncertain. Dental records, fingerprints, DNA, and other methods may be employed for identification.
Module 7: Forensic Anthropology.
Forensic anthropology is a specialized branch of forensic science that involves the analysis of human skeletal remains to provide information for legal investigations. Forensic anthropologists apply principles of physical anthropology and osteology to assist in the identification of individuals, determination of the circumstances surrounding death, and reconstruction of events. Here are key aspects of forensic anthropology. Identification of human remains. Forensic anthropologists help identify unknown individuals by examining skeletal remains. They use a variety of methods, including age estimation, sex determination, and ancestry assessment. Age estimation. Through the analysis of skeletal features, forensic anthropologists estimate the age of the deceased. Techniques vary based on the stage of skeletal development, dental eruption, and bone fusion. Sex determination. Forensic anthropologists assess skeletal characteristics to determine the biological sex of the individual. Features such as the pelvis, skull, and long bones are examined for sexual dimorphism. Ancestry assessment. Analysis of cranial and postcranial features helps determine the probable ancestry or geographic origin of an individual. This information can be useful in narrowing down potential identities. Stature estimation. Forensic anthropologists estimate the height or stature of the deceased based on the length of long bones. These estimates can aid in the identification process. Module 8: Digital Forensics. Digital forensics, also known as computer forensics, is a specialized field within forensic science that involves the collection, analysis, and preservation of electronic evidence in legal cases. Digital forensics experts investigate electronic devices and digital data to uncover information related to cybercrime, fraud, and other illicit activities. Here are key aspects of digital forensics. Evidence collection. Digital forensics experts collect electronic evidence from various devices, including computers, laptops, servers, mobile phones, external storage devices, and digital cameras. Proper procedures are followed to ensure the integrity and admissibility of the collected evidence in court. Data recovery. Techniques are employed to recover deleted or damaged data from storage media. Specialized tools and methodologies are used to extract information that might be relevant to an investigation. Analysis of digital devices. Forensic analysts examine the content of digital devices to identify files, applications, communications, and any other relevant data. Operating system artifacts, file metadata, and user activities are analyzed to reconstruct events. Network forensics. Investigation of network traffic and activities to identify unauthorized access, data breaches, or other cybercrimes. Conclusion and future directions. In conclusion, forensic science encompasses various specialized fields, each playing a crucial role in the investigation and resolution of criminal cases. From the meticulous analysis of physical evidence at crime scenes to the examination of digital data, forensic experts contribute to the pursuit of justice by providing objective and scientific insights. The integration of disciplines such as forensic pathology, forensic biology, forensic chemistry, forensic anthropology, and digital forensics allows for a comprehensive understanding of criminal incidents. The advancements in technology have significantly enhanced the capabilities of forensic science in recent years. DNA analysis, digital forensics tools, and sophisticated laboratory techniques have revolutionized the field, leading to more accurate and reliable results. The collaboration between forensic scientists, law enforcement, and legal professionals is essential to ensuring the proper collection, analysis, and interpretation of evidence. Looking ahead, the future of forensic science is likely to be shaped by ongoing technological developments. Emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and advanced imaging techniques may further enhance the capabilities of forensic investigations. Additionally, interdisciplinary collaboration and the sharing of knowledge between experts in different fields will continue to be critical in addressing complex and evolving challenges in the field of forensics. As forensic science evolves, it is essential to prioritize ethical considerations, ensuring that investigations are conducted with integrity, transparency, and a commitment to upholding human rights. Training and education in forensic science will play a key role in preparing the next generation of forensic experts to navigate the complexities of modern investigative techniques and emerging technologies.